नमो विष्णुपादाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने भक्तिवेदान्त नारायण इति नारायण श्रीकृष्ण लीला कथाने सुधाक्षमौदार्य माधुर्य गुणैश्चयुक्तम् वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषमहन्तं नारायणं त्वं शिरसा नमामि त्रिदण्डीनां भक्तशिरोमणि नवद्वीप नव प्रदीप प्रभाव पाषण्डगजैकसिंहा स्वनाम संख्या जप सूत्रधारी चैतन्य चंद्र भगवान मुरारी अजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैक पितरौ कमलयताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ युगधर्मपालौ वंदे जगत प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Let me offer millions of blessings of Lord Gurudev, Guru Pan, Guru Varganama, Davat, Ago, Navadip Dham, Gaura Mandal, Sheta Mandal, Mandal. Jai Ho, Navadip Dham ki Jai Ho, Chetrapal, Buddha Shiva, and Yogamai, Prodhamatala, Prodhamaya, and Jiva Goswami, Nityananda Prabhu. He was all present, past, future, all the Vaishnava, Tavat, Dandavat, Vancha, Kalpatarubhyascha, Kripa, Sindhubhya, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo, Namo. We are in Navadvip. Today, around noon, I came. Navadvip. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvaita Srivasa, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Gaura Bhumi Sarva Bhumi Sar, Yata Nama Saha Sri Chaitanya Avatar. So, Yata Nama Saha Sri Chaitanya Avatar. Meaning, all glories, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu together has appeared along with his name. Yata Nama Saha Sri Chaitanya Avatar. Nityananda Prabhu bole, सुनो सर्वजन पंचवेणी रूपे गंगा है दान. Now, Nityananda Prabhu, after yesterday Gaura Madipa, Suvarna Vihar, Harihar Kshetra, Narsinhpalli, taken Jiva Goswami to Panchaveni. Panchaveni is an amazing place. Gurudev used to teach. Panchaveni, 5 rivers, confluence of 5 rivers. So, Bhagirathi, Mandakini, Alkananda meets with Bhagirathi, that Ganga. And then Saraswati on the underneath. in a secret way. And on the west side, Yamuna, Bhogavati, and then Mansi Ganga also comes. And this is called Mahaprayag. Before we remember Satyuga, Prayag, the Treta, Prayag. Then this is Mahaprayag, meaning Prayag is the confluence of Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. This is 5 rivers. So here Brahma, along with so many rishis, they have done millions of yajnas. Brahma Satra, name, another name for this. Now, if you take bath there, or even water, charana, you will never take again birth again. Now, Nityananda Prabhu is telling, no one can describe greatness of this place. This is like there is no equivalent tirtha to this. Now, it is so amazing. If anybody leaves this body, anyone, water, land, or even in sky, he will attain Golok Vrindavan. Amazing place. Then Pulia Pahad, there is a hill, Pulia Pahad hill. In the Shastra, this place is called Koladvipa. And Nityananda Prabhu is telling one pastime in Satyuga. There was one Brahman boy, Vasudeva. His name was Vasudeva. He was doing service to Varahadev. Varaha is the boar, boar incarnate. Varaha Murti used to do puja, worship. Then he was praying to all the time, "Oh Prabhu, please have mercy on me. Please give me your darshan." Vasudeva always trying, "Please, I'd like to have your darshan. By that, my eyes will be, they become satisfied and they worthy of it." Then also taking a life will be fulfilled. If I do not have your darshan, then what is the use of having the eyes and also this body? Like this Brahmana boy was always crying, was rolling on the ground all the time. So after a while, Varaha became very moved and he gave his darshan. And his whole body, Varaha's whole body is beautiful with so many jewels shining. His lotus feet, his throat, his nose, his face, eyes, they were all attracting the mind. Very like a huge, like a mountain, big. Then this boy Mumbai felt very satisfied. He fell on the ground, then crying, uh, yeah, he started crying. Then Lord Varaha is telling, "Oh Brahmana, I am very pleased. You are my devotee. I am pleased with your worship. In the age of Kali, in this Navadip Dham, I will appear. You hear my word attentively. In three worlds, there is no place like this. And it is very, very dear to me. But it is kept very secret now. In the Shastra, everywhere it is told. It is all the tirthas, this world are all here, serving this da. At that time, when I appeared from the Brahma's fire sacrifice, I killed Hiranyaksha. And that is this very holy place, it's Koladvipa. Here in Navadvipa, all the tirthas, holy places, serving this holy tirtha. If you stay here, then it is like equivalent to staying in all the tirthas. You are so fortunate. You are doing service to me here. At the time of Gaura Mahaprabhu, you also take birth here. Very easily you will see Mahasankirtan and he will obtain his amazing form. Telling like that, he disappeared. Then he heard a ethereal voice. Oh, Vasudev, to understand Mahaprabhu's sattva, you scrutinize all the Shastras. And this boy was very intelligent, was a Pandit, Shastra. He found that scrutinizing in the Vaivasvata Manmantra, Kali Yuga, Pratama Sandhya, the first meeting place, first Vaivas Kali Yuga, Mahaprabhu, he will appear in Navadvip. It is indicated indirectly in the Shastra. Then he understood it has been kept very in an indirect way, secret way. Only an intelligent person can understand this. After Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears, all this becomes revealed. So it's very happy. He started doing Gaurana. So looking at Koladev, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, अब ठीक है?
ठीक है, हम हावड़ा गया था,
अच्छा
कलकत्ता से फूल लेके आया।
ओह अच्छा, ओह अरे बाद में मिलेंगे आप। हाँ अच्छा, हरे कृष्ण। So Vasudeva in the mind, when he saw this like Parvat, like a mountain, so from then on it is known as Koladvipa. In Bengal, Kola is Varaha, boar, Koladvipa, very appeared. Ahe जीव नित्य लीलामय वृंदावने गिरी गोवर्धन ही जाने भक्त जने. Chandra Prabhu is telling this place is known as Govardhan. Devotees know Nitya Leelamaya, Vrindavan, Giriraj Govardhan. Bahulavan is nearby. See, in this place, all the 12 forests are in the here, but in a different order. Only Lord Mahaprabhu knows the reason behind it. Uh, but if we do this way, parikrama, our prema increases. Then, after going few distance, Nityananda Prabhu is telling, "Oh Jiva, Jiva Goswami, this is Samudra God. Please take darshan of this place. This is Sakshat Dwarka, Puri, Ganga Sagar. Both is there. Ganga Sagar and Ganga Sagar meaning where Ganga meets the Samudra and the ocean. Where the Tirtha, holy place, Dwarka, Dwarka Puri. There was a Nityananda Prabhu is telling an amazing pastime. There was a Samudra Sen. There was a king by name Samudra Sen. He was the very great devotee of Krishna. With other than Krishna, he didn't know anything. When Bhima Sen, he came here, saying, Yudhishthira Maharaj was doing yajna. For that, they like a horse, it goes round, and Bhima was coming on the east side. This place, he has to win everybody. So Samudra Sen, Bhima is very powerful, he knows. Now Samudra Sen is a devotee of Krishna. Now he is telling Bhimasena came and surrounded the Samudra God. Then he is thinking, his desire was, he wants to have the darshan of Krishna. And you might say, well, why does he not go to Dwarka, for example? Krishna is there. He said he didn't want to Navadvip. He didn't want to leave Navadvip. And he wanted to have darshan of Krishna. How is it possible? So Bhima has come. So he is thinking, if Bhima is a devotee of Krishna, Pandavas. So, and he has come to war. If I make him fearful, Bhima, and Bhima is going to call for the help of Krishna, Krishna will come, then I will have his darshan. So my desire will be fulfilled. Thinking like that, he made ready to fight with Bhima. And he is releasing arrows in the name of Krishna, chanting Krishna's name and then releasing arrows. So what happened? His interest is having darshan of Krishna. So it seems like Bhima was almost losing, became fearful. And Bhima is telling, oh Lord, oh Krishna, if I lose this, it will be a shame. It will be a shame. And it will be very difficult to tolerate this. Please, please come, please come and protect us. So Bhima's prayer, Krishna appeared there. Thing is, Bhima did not see. Only person that we saw was Krishna's appearance was this king. Then he was how? He was Navajaladhara Rupa, Kishora Murati, like a very young Kishore boy, Navajala, like bluish color. Yeah, wearing a forest garland. Then amazing, all his angas, all his limbs were pitambar, yellow dresses. Then the king, when he saw this darshan, he became unconscious. Then after he waking up, he said, "Oh Krishna, you are Patita Pavan." Patita Pavan, meaning one who elevates the most fallen person. So you have come to elevate me. Uh, so many people were glorifying your Leela, so I had a desire to have your darshan. But at the same time, I have taken a vow that I will not leave this Navadvip. So, oh Lord, you are so kind. You gave me darshan so that you protected my vow of not leaving this place. So I'm very, very grateful. Oh Dayamaya. So then he said, "Oh Lord, I also have a desire, very secret desire, to have a darshan of Gauranga Mahaprabhu." The king is telling. So as king is saying like that, some Radha Krishna Leela Rupa Madhurya. They saw Radha Krishna Leela, Kumudavan, Krishna with all the gopis. Then after a second, Krishna turned into Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So Maha Sankirtan Vesh, Bhaktagan, they're all dancing. Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing, jumping. So with his golden form, and all his eyes, everything, so attractive. He was, king was amazed, Then he felt very, his life was successful. Then he started glorifying him. Then he became invisible. Then crying, Raja, he was crying and then fell down. So here what is happening is Bhima is thinking, king is crying, he has become fearful of the war. So he became stronger to attack. Then King Samudrasen was very satisfied and he prayed to Bhima, "Oh Bhima, please, I am being defeated by you. Please accept this, whatever you want, my things from my kingdom." Like that, he gave some gifts. And then Bhima was happy, and then he went somewhere else. And the king was also very happy. So both are winners, right? So yeah, we come across a war where both are winners in their own way. Amazing, right? So here what happens is, in this Samudra Ghat, there is a debate goes on. Our time of Gurudev also. Especially Gurudev will take Vaman Maharaj will be the judge, Gurudev and Trivikrama Maharaj. They will be one for Bhima, one for Samudra Sen. They have to give, the fighting is on the Shastra. Bhima is great devotee or Samudra Sen is a great devotee. That is the thing. They have to decide. So they give so many shastra, quoting, amazing. They both have very strong points, But eventually, Vaman Maharaj is telling, actually, Samudra Sen is a great devotee. So, in their own way. So even now when they go, today actually they were going, the devotees went for that parikrama there. So that usually happens. So, and then in Samudragad, in this place, there is another thing happening. Jahnavi Ganga is telling this when before she meet the Samudra, the sea, ocean. Very soon, my master is going to come to Jagannath Puri. He will stay on your shore. Then Samudra, the ocean is telling, "Oh Devi, listen to me. Sachinandan will never leave Navadvipa. He will never vacate Navadvipa. But for a while it may seem like that he will come to my shore, but invisibly he will Nadia. Like that Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. So, but anyway, I need to do some service. So give me a chance along with you in Samudraghat. I will come and stay for a while and then serve this holy dham. So that's why this is called the Ganga Sagar. Because Ganga, instead of Ganga going to meet Samudra, right, later, here the ocean came to Navadvip, to me. That's why it became Ganga Sagar place there. Then Nityananda Prabhu, he went to Champaatta Grama, village. Champa is a very golden, looks like golden flower, very fragrant. In English, I don't know, magnolia, champa, something like that. Very fragrant. The tree is very soft, very soft. Big, but very soft. But very fragrant flowers. So, and he took rest there. And Dvija Brahman Vaninath is the brother of Gadadhar Pandit. He stays there. So in his place they rested. And in the afternoon, they Nityananda Prabhu taking Jiva Goswami and others, Srivas, is telling, "Oh Vallabhanandan, son of Vallabha, Jiva Goswami, listen to me. In this place there was a forest of Champaka, these flowers, forest. In Vraja, this is a Kadirvan. Kadirvan is also very, very important from Vrindavan. That's where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited. Lokanath Goswami was there. Then that's where Narottam served Lokanath, and we know those pastimes. And then Yavat is also nearby, and Kokilavar is also nearby. So all these places, very amazing. So it is equivalent to that, Kadirvan. And the Champakalata Saki is to take this Champaka, gather these flowers, make garland to service of Radha Krishna. So now the people in the age of Kali, at the Kali, age of Kali came, they saw this beautiful garden, flowers. They used to pluck and then they started selling, and then people started coming and buying. It became like a bazaar, like a marketplace for these flowers. So that's why his name was Champaka Hatta. Hatta meaning marketplace. So Champaka Hatta. Now it is very beautiful. There was at that time, there was a king by name Lakshman Sen. Nadia was actually for Bengal, this was like a capital at that time. He was a king here. And Jayadev Goswami was also living here. Was his citizen. Now, Ballal Dirgi, Ballal Dirgi, like yesterday we saw Puttu Maharaj making, when he was leveling the whole earth, the effulgence was coming. To cover that, he made like a lake. And then Lakshman Sen also he renovated that place, and then he gave the name Ballal Dirgi. Ballal Dirgi. Then, so Jayadev Goswami was staying there in the shore of that lake, and he composed Dashavatar. The Dashavatara we sing Jayadev Goswami. So when Lakshman Sen heard this, when he heard this, he was so impressed, and he was telling who composed this. Then one Govardhan Acharya in his Sabha, King's Sabha meeting, he told, this is Jayadev Goswami. And where does he live? Oh, he's right here in your kingdom. Then king wanted to see him, have his darshan. So in the evening, in a secret way, king went like a Vaishnava, very simple Vaishnava, to have his darshan. Akinchan, having nothing, and very simple, so that nobody could recognize him as a king. Now, of course, Jayadev Goswami is very, very intelligent. He understood, the king has come in this forum, Akinchan. And soon he also revealed that in the king. And he said, he begged, king is begging, please come to my palace. I want to serve you. You're so amazing. You have composed the Dashavatara Sutra. Very pleasing. Then Jayadev Goswami also said, no, cannot. I will not enter a worldly person like Gauranga Mahaprabhu also, the king of Jagannath Puri. He tried so much. He refused to even give audience to him. So I don't want to have anything with the materialistic people. He's a king. So like that, our acharyas. So then, and if you insist, I will leave your place. I will go to Jagannath Puri. Then king is crying, no, please don't do that. Please don't do that. You stay here in my kingdom. And for a while, he said, the best place is Champahata. Champaka. Very beautiful, very amazing place. He will. So the king begged him. Now, because he is a devotee of Krishna, king, and also because the king was a king, but he was a was not no false ego that I am a king, I am this, I am that, And he has a mercy, he has a giving respect to others, no false ego. So because he saw that, Jayadev Goswami agreed. Then he's telling king, "O king, I said you are a materialistic person. You could have chastised me, but you did not. So that's why you are a Krishna devotee, really devotee. You are accepting, you are acting like a king, but you are not influenced by the Maya. So I agree, as you said, I will stay in Champati. So in Champati is staying there. He decided. So the king made arrangement through his ministers to make a nice place for him. Now that place, Champati, our Gurudev is no. This place is amazing, because no. Hare Krishna. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಭಾಳ ನಮ್ದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಆಯ್ತು
ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ
ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 2 ಗಂಟೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು
ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 4 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರು
ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಆಯ್ತು
2 ಗಂಟೆಗೋ 3 ಗಂಟೆಗೋ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೆ
ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅನ್ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಬಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೂಲ್ ಆದ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆದ್ರು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರು ಈಗ ಅವನ್ನ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನೆನ್ನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಸೊ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಯ್ತು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೂಲ್ ಡೌನ್ ಇದಾದ್ರು ಅದೇನು ಏನೋ ಅದೇನೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು
ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಬರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ
ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಆಯ್ತು So then what happened was king made arrangement for him to stay in Champati and he was staying. So Padmavati, Jayadev Goswami's wife, is to collect all these golden flowers, yellow, golden color, very fragrant. And then Jayadev Goswami used to offer to Radha Krishna. And doing that what happened was one day Krishna turned into golden form. Golden flowers, golden color flowers, golden form. Very beautiful, like Gaura Purnima. He gave darshan. It was effulgence, whole place. And then Padmavati also saw this. They both fell down unconscious. And then uh, what happened? He was worshipping a Ragamart. Then he was Parama Sundar. Purata Sundara Kanti Ati Manohara. Koti Chandra Nindi. Mukha Parama Sundara. Koti Chandra. It was the effulgence. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu effulgence like millions of moons together, fully. His golden form. He was very appealing. Your mind was captivated. Most beautiful. Then long hair, curly hairs, on his beautiful forest flowers on his neck. Then seeing this, the continuous was crying, tears were flowing and became unconscious. Padmavati also saw this and she also became unconscious. They fell down. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he lifted them both, touched him, lifted them. Then very beautiful, very nicely telling, you are my devotee. Both of you are very dear devotee to me. So I decided to give you darshan. And you are so very udara, very, very merciful, very kind. Very soon I will appear in this Nadia. I will appear in the son of Sachi Mata. I will bring all the devotees of all my incarnations and I will inundate them in the Sri Krishna Kirtan. And then I will distribute this love, wealth of this love, distribute. Then for 24 years, after 24 years, I will take sannyas, renounced order. Then I will go to Nilachal. I will go to Jagannath Puri. Then with all the devotees, do Maha Sankirtan there. And at that time, I will relish Gita Govinda, Sri Gita Govinda. So Gita Govinda was by Jayadeva Goswami, is telling. It will be very dear to me, Gita Govinda. So, and this Navdeep Dham is very transcendental. And when you give up your life, when you will take birth here, now he's telling Mahaprabhu, is amazing. This is really, he's telling now you should go to Nilachal, you do service to Jagannath, and you obtain Prema Pal there. And telling them Gaura Mahaprabhu disappeared. Then both became unconscious again. After getting back, normal consciousness, they started crying. When I will see this form again, not visible anymore. And Lord has given, he's crying. He has ordered us to leave this Nadia. Why? We must have done some aparad. He is asking us to leave. We are offenders somehow. And this is a transcendental place. And thinking of leaving this place, I become unsteady. I become shaky. So I'm feeling that it is better to be in Navadvip, like a born, like even a pashu pakshi, like even a bird, even a little ant or anything. I don't mind giving up this body, but I cannot give up this holy dham. This is my conclusion, is telling that. Oh, Gaura Mahaprabhu is praying. Please merciful. Please give me a place at your lotus feet. They were so when they were praying like this, then they were crying and praying, from the bottom of their heart. Oh, Dharma, please. Don't make us go away from this dham even. Have it somewhere, someplace here, in any form. Then there was a voice, ethereal voice, saying, don't be unhappy, both of you. Please go to Neelachal. If you go there, two things will come to fruit. So that's why be peaceful. Why is telling? 2 days before, you both thought that you should go to, for a time being, Neelachal, right? Jagannathpur. You remember when he met Lakshman Sen, king? And the king was telling you should visit my palace. So Jaydev Goswami telling, if you insist, we will leave and we will go to Jagannath Puri. So Lord is telling, you wanted to go to Jagannath Puri, and then when you heard this, Jagannath was very happy and he wanted to see you, have your darshan. So it's Jagannath's desire that he wants to see you there, and your desire was also there to go. So if anything comes from the word of pure devotee, and even unknowingly or something, it's going to happen. This is the proof. So Jagannath will also be very happy. There, after giving up your body, you will take birth here in Navadvip. You will live here. So when they heard this Devavani, ethereal voice, and they immediately left Navadvip. And when they are leaving, they are praying to all the things. They continuously flow, tears in their eyes. Please, on both of us, you have mercy on us. And whatever aparadhas, offenses we have done, please forgive us. This place was like a lotus flower, 8 petals. they were going and able to see all that, beautiful place. When also that is gone, and then Gauda Desh, 136 kilometers, hundreds petals. Then, so then after a few days, they appeared at Jagannath Puri, and they took Jagannath darshan. So, oh Jiva, Nityananda Prabhu is telling, the high place you see here, that is the place where Jayadeva Goswami is to stay. Then Jayadeva Goswami saw that place. Jiva Goswami started crying, he's also crying, and then Dhanya Jayadev Kavi, Dhanya Padmavati, Sri Gita Govinda, Dhanya Krishna Rati. Jiva Goswami is telling all glories unto Jayadev Goswami. Sri Padmavati Devi, all glories to Padmavati Devi. All glories to Sri Gita Govinda. All glories to Sri Krishna Rati. And he's crying and then asking, oh Lord, oh Nityananda Prabhu, what Jayadev Goswami tasted, he tasted a love of, ocean of love. Please give me a drop of that. So saying like this, Jiva Goswami on the floor, rolling around at the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu. So that night they stayed at Vaninath's place, brother of Gadadhar Pandit, and then Vamshi Madan also. So Vaninath, they served Nityananda Prabhu entire time. Now in this one, our Gurudev tells a pastime of Jayadev Goswami. Smara Garala Kandana Mama Shirasi Mandana Dehi Pada Palla Udaram. There is in Gita Govinda, this sloka in there, where he is saying in his thing, Radharani is in man. Krishna, to break her man, he tried so many, nothing else. He came and put his lotus, in the head at the lotus feet of Radharani. But he could not write that. He could not complete that because he felt how it is possible. Lord Krishna putting his head at the lotus feet, someone. Somehow he could not complete that. So he told his wife, I'm going to go and take Ganga Snan. And then he left that. Then after he left, that was his routine every day. He goes to take Ganga Snan, bathing in Ganga. Then she was thinking, oh, he's also going today. Meantime, she is engaged in other service. And as soon as he left, soon Jayadev came back. Look like Jayadev. He came. Why he came back so early? No, I forgot. I wanted to write something. Bring that thing. So that time he wrote this line. Mara Garala Kandana Mama Shirasi Mandana Dehi Pada Pallava Sudaram. Meaning I'm placing, Krishna is placing her head at the lotus feet of Pada, the Radharani. Then writing that, then he told, oh, now I will go to take a bath. He went away. After a while, real Jayadeva Goswami came. And then now Padmavati is worried. And he said, oh, you finished your bath. Yes, yes, I finished, I'm coming. But you came just before. And he said he wanted to write something. And he wrote something and then he went away. So Jayadeva was confused. Who is this? I went there, I could not write. And then, he did not tell what it was in his mind. So, but then when she said, he came back and wrote this. Then he was curious, went there and he saw what he wanted to write was already written by the Lord. Lord has come in the form of Jayadev and finished very beautifully. And then he started crying, oh Lord, you cheated me again. And he fell unconscious. After getting up, he glorified Padmavati. Padmavati, you are so fortunate, you saw the Lord. He has cheated, he came in disguise as me, wrote this, beautiful. So, like that incident happened there. So, it shows what the pure devotees desire. Amazing. Same way, time. And turn on the light here, it's dark. One time actually related story. Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was staying in a cave, and after he was thrown into Ganga, right? You remember he was beaten up in a marketplace because Muslims are there. Don't chant. And Haridas Thakur, you can cut me my body into thousands of pieces, but I will not give up chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. He was so determined. See, we should have nishtha like that. Then they became very angry, they started beating him, and he did not die. Then the people who were beating him, they were tired, they said. They became fearful of beating them. See, usually who will become fearful? One who is getting hits, right? But here it's opposite. The people who are hitting him, they are getting fearful. And Lord himself, Chaitanya, was taking all the beatings. Later on he showed to Haridas Thakur. You started chanting and I came. What I can do? You told don't, chakra, oh Lord, you are praying, don't destroy them. So I have to listen to your word, but I cannot make you suffer. So I took the beating. So Lord is showing later on, Mahaprakash, that Haridas Thakur comes and sees blood is flowing over Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's back. He says, oh Haridas Thakur, see on my back. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had not yet appeared. When Haridas Thakur was just, went through this, what nobody should have gone, beating. So, later on, many years later, 40, 50 years later, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed that thing. So later on, then why you are so fearful? Haridas Thakur opened. Because you are not dying. If you don't die, Kaji is going to kill us. You should have told me before. So he became like that, lifeless. They checked no breathing, nothing. They were satisfied, he died. So then Kaji said, what should we do? Should we bury him? No, don't bury. If you bury, in the Muslim tradition, if you bury, they think they will go to heaven. They said, no, he is so offender. We should not bury him. We should throw him to Ganga. So they threw him into Ganga. Ganga was so pleased. She is so pleased that, oh, I am got purified now. She is elevated. She is dancing, Ganga Mata. Then later on, he came up, he was staying in a cave. So people come to know, and all these Muslims who beat him up also came to know and asked forgiveness. Haridas Thakur forgave them. See, that is the thing. Imagine, they came to kill him, but he forgave them. That is Vaishnava. Then, but there was one thing happening. People used to come and have darshan, but they were not uneasy there, staying in the cave. Why? Because then they brought a doctor. Doctor, after examining all, he said, there is a poisonous snake here. It is breathing poison. That's why who was staying here, they are not feeling, uneasy here. They are feeling uneasy. Then Haridas Thakur said, oh, is that so? If that is the case, by tomorrow I will leave this place, or the snake will leave. As soon as he uttered this word, immediately in front of everybody, big snake, poison snake, going like this. Everybody became fearful. What I'm saying is, the word of pure devotee immediately manifests. So, here, it's amazing. So that time, Nitai Jannava Pada Chaya Asha, Nadiya Mahatma Gai, Kinchan. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur singing the glories of Navadip Dham by desiring to get a place at the lotus feet, cooling lotus feet of Nitai and Jannava. Jaya Sri Chaitanya Chandra, Jaya Prabhu Nityananda, Jaya Advaita, Jaya Gadadhar, Srivasadi Bhakta Jaya, Jaya Jagannath Alaya, Jaya Navadip Dhamma. So in the morning, so they were staying at the house of Vaninath, brother of Gadadhar Pandit. Then in the morning, at a top voice singing Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu very happily walking. Then Vaninath is also Dano. Hare Krishna. अच्छा हाँ ठीक है हम क्लास हरे कृष्णा दंडवत हम आपसे बात करेंगे बाद में. हाँ, अब क्लास चल रहा है. हाँ, ऑनलाइन. हाँ, ভালো. যাবো বলে তো এ করছি. আচ্ছা, কিছুদিন ভালো ছিল. ওকে, খুব ব্যথা হচ্ছে. ওখানে তো যাবো বলে এ করছি. মে মাসে যাবো. বলতে আমার তো মাঝে ব্যথা হচ্ছে, খুব আমার মাঝে ব্যথা হচ্ছে. আচ্ছা, ওর সাথে তো দেখা করছি না, জানি না এসে কি. তারপর সেই উত্তম বাবুর ফোন গুরুদেব আজকে আসার ফোন করছি, বলছে না. কিছু তো বলছে না আমাদের এখন.
বলি দিয়ে কি ঘুরে আসি আমরা হাঁটতে হাঁটতে মাঠের দিকে।
ভালো হচ্ছে।
আপনি ভালো আছেন?
இப்போ क्लास இருக்கு
क्लास
बाद में हम
একটু দেরি করবো।
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। Now, so Nityananda Prabhu taking them, and then Vaninath is also deciding. He has said, "Oh, Nityananda Prabhu, I have a one strong desire. When by your association, I will do parikrama, and after doing parikrama, when I will again go to Mayapur, and then at the house of Sachi Mata, have a darshan, a prasadam there, like that. He has that desire." So Nityananda Prabhu said, "Okay, So he also joins Vaninath from this place. So when they looking at it like that, they approach Ratapura. So Nityananda Prabhu is telling, "Look at the beauty of this place." So we have approached Rutudipa. Rutudipa is the place where all the seasons are together all the time. See, we have many seasons, right? Summer, winter, spring, and in India there are 6. The many seasons are there. So they are all present, very beautiful. Always greenery. And all these trees, they are lowering their head, and they are, the wind is blowing very slowly, and then everywhere in all directions there are flowers sprouting. Then all these honeybees are going here and there, making a wonderful noise, and they are taking up the nectar from all these flowers. So it's making everyone intoxicated in that place. So telling like this, what happened? Nityananda Prabhu is describing beauty of that place. Then immediately he's crying, "Oh, bring my." He became bhav, very bhavish, like in the feeling of Balaram. You remember Navadip in the Vrindavan, beauty of Vrindavan. So he's telling, crying, "Very quickly bring my, Balaram has a bugal, right? Like a made out of horn. Bring that Shinga, sing. And then he's telling, "Bring very quickly. All these calves are going far away. They are all already going." And then Kanai, Krishna, is still sleeping in the house. This baby, this boy, his intelligence is like a boy. Baby, Krishna, he has not come yet. Hey, Subhadam. I'm Balaram alone. How I can take all these calves for the churning? Kanai, Kanai. Oh, Kanai, 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 Kanai. Like that, he fell on the floor. Nityananda. So when he showed this forum, all the devotees, they telling Nityananda, oh, Prabhu Nityananda, now Kanaya, Krishna, Gauranga Mahaprabhu is not here. He's not here. At that time, he has taken sannyas and he has gone to Nilachal place, Jagannathpur. So hearing this, Nityananda Prabhu is telling, why he has to take sannyas? He has left us there, he has gone. And again he fell down unconscious. Why he took sannyas? With for what purpose? Like that. I do not understand. He's given up. And without him I cannot live. I would rather go on down in Yamuna. So telling like this, he again fell down. Then when Nityananda Prabhu saw this bhav, for about hour and a half, they started doing Harinam Kirtan, Sankirtan. Even then Nityananda Prabhu did not get up. Then they all together, they started doing the Gaurana. Gaura, 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 Gaura. When he heard Gauranga Naam, Nityananda Prabhu got up and he's telling, he started. He recovered, he said, oh devotee, see, this is Radha Kund. In the afternoon, Gauranga Mahaprabhu comes with all the devotees. He does Kirtan here. Look at Shyamakund, the beauty of Shyamakund. And the Sakhis are all staying nearby. They have made their place. Gauranga Mahaprabhu does Sankirtan here and distributing prem to everybody. So, oh brothers, there is no place like this in the whole three worlds. Here, many devotees come and do bhajan here. One who stays in this place, he will obtain the wealth of prem. His heart will become very cooling. So he's glorifying them. So next day they were dancing, like that they stayed that day. Then they went to near the Vidyanagar. Now Vidyanagar is an amazing place. Nityadam Navadip, Pralaya Same, Ashtadala Padma Rupi Take. This is transcendental place. Even at the time of Pralaya, like we saw, Markandeya Rishi yesterday, right? Goldruma Deepa. This will not get inundated. It may appear like a small, but actually is unlimited. Unlimited place. So, at the time of Master Rupa, like fish incarnation, he brought all the Vedas and put it. Now, all the kinds of knowledge, Vidya, education, all kinds of education. Vidyanagar meaning Vidya is education, right? Knowledge. Where you can get knowledge. All kinds of knowledge. Vidyanagar, town. So Matsya Avatar, Lord brought all the Vedas here. When again, see Matsya Avatar meaning, remember it is get inundated. Whole world. So the Vedas has to be protected. So Lord himself comes at the Matsya. He brings here because this is protected. So he keeps it here safe. So then when the time of Srishti again, then when Brahma again wants to do to Srishti, he becomes very fearful. So Lord, he prays to the Lord. So when Brahma wanted to praise, praise the Lord, when he opened his mouth, immediately what happened? In his mouth, Saraswati Devi took birth. Saraswati, she gave strength to him, Shakti, strength. Chaturmukh, Brahma, four-headed from Brahma. Very pleased. He started praising Krishna. So Nityananda Prabhu is telling, oh Jiva, that time when the creation starts, that time the Maya Devi with all these three modes of material names, goodness, passion, ignorance, on the other side of Viraja, she is staying in this Jadada. So, so in this, Maya has created this world, but here the Vidya, education is being revealed. Are trying their best to overcome this mode of the Maya's influence. So this is called a Sharada Pita, where Saraswati appearing on the mouth of Brahma. So 64 kinds of knowledge, Vidya. They say this, learn here. This, and then they go somewhere else and they preach that. So Valmiki, he came here. Then Ramayana, he learned Ramayana here. Dhanvantri, Ayurveda, the herbs and all these medicines. Dhanvantri came here, he got this education here. Vishwakarma, Vishwamitra, Dhanurvidya, all the archery and all that learned here. Shaunakadi Rishigan, Veda Mantra. Then Devadeva Shiva, he got his Tantra here. So, to the prayers of Rishi Muni, Brahma revealed the Vedas again here. So, Sakya Muni, Kapila, Sankhya Yoga, Nyaya, Tarka, Gautama Rishi, Vaisheshika, Kana, Shastra. Meaning, there are so many, all these different branches of the education. So they were all revealed here. This is the storehouse. This is the place. Jaimini Mimamsa. Veda Vyas revealed all the Puranas from here. Pancharatra, Narada Rishi. So in this place, all the Upanishads praying to Gaura Mahaprabhu. Then Gaura Mahaprabhu is telling them, you should give up Nirakara Buddhi. That's why you have become contaminated. You are telling Lord has no form. You have to give up that. So then we can, when you take birth as a associates of me, then you will glorify me. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, all these Upanishads also took birth. So so this is an amazing place. That's why this Kali Yuga is most fortunate, amazing. This is the essence of everything. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared here. So, and also in this place, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doing his Vidya Leela. See, Lord does his Leela, Vidya Leela, education. When he was a small boy, getting educated, right? His father sent him. So, Bruhaspati, the guru of Devatas, he knew this. So he came down to Vidyanagar and he started his like a tour, teaching. But then he said, why I should get into this always. So he gave it to his disciples. He continued and he went to Jagannath Puri because he knew if I'm his devotee, he will find me and he will elevate me. So he became an expert, most expert in Mayavada, Jagannath Puri, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was doing his learning, he was defeating left and right all the disciples of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. They were used to run away. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is thinking, if I am the servant of Gaura Mahaprabhu, he will show his mercy, and he will give his association. So, thinking like that, he went to Nilachal. And then he started preaching Mayavada Shastra. And here, Mahaprabhu, on the pretext of his Leela, he defeated all these disciples of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Then he was showing the Nyaya Panki, little writing on the Nyaya, this logic. Then now Nityananda Prabhu is telling, whoever listens to these pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Vidya Leela, then what happens is avidya will live in. So we are being inundated, we are being attacked by this avidya. Avidya meaning opposite to vidya, real knowledge. Whatever we are learning in this world is all avidya, being targeted. How to become free? By listening to this pastime, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was defeating all this tarka, logic, tarko pratishtana. That's why measuring tendency, thinking that our mind can comprehend everything. This is the problem. Actually, bottom line is our mind. Our mind can comprehend things of this world. If you think in that form, it is futile, it is useless. So, so hearing this, Jiva Goswami with so much love, is at the Vyasa Pita, where Vedavyas also revealing. He is rolling on the ground. Then he is telling something at the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu. Please remove my doubt. Jiva Goswami is telling. Now, all this Sankhya, Tarka, this Vidya, the logic, Sankhya, these are all inauspicious. Then why they are in the Nityadam, eternal Gauranga Mahaprabhu Nityadam? How they can stay here? You understand? So hearing this, Nityananda Prabhu, he started telling Hari 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 Hari. He Alingan, he embraced Jiva Goswami. Hari Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, like that. Then he's telling, Nityananda Prabhu is telling, oh Jiva, Mahaprabhus in this very auspicious, very pure, Pavitra Dham. There is no impossible for any inauspiciousness. Here, the logic and then Sankhya, they are not strong by themselves. They are under the adhina of bhakti, meaning they are not dominating bhakti. They are following bhakti. They are serving bhakti. They are listening bhakti. They are only by the part of karma. The bad people, they see like that. Here bhakti is Mahadevi. Everybody else is servant. Tarka, logic, yoga, Sankhya. They're all helping. Their all goal is to make Bhakti Devi visible. Navadip Dham is Navada Bhakti. It is the foundation of Navada Bhakti. Here, the karma and jnana, they're all serving the Bhakti Devi. Shastra does something. What it does is, Shastra does Bahirmukha, we are away from Krishna, mundane. They will give bad intelligence. And then for the devotees of Krishna, it gives you brings the life. They give you Krishna Prem. So, Prodamaya, Yogamaya, here, Prodamaya, she is the Adhishtatri Devata here, Adhishtatri Devi. She is all the years, every time she is here and serving Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So when Mahamaya, see this Prodamaya is what she does. In the form of Mahamaya, one with a bad intention, who is hating Vaishnavas. Then what she will do through her Maya, she will make her jnana, meaning she make them blind. Blind, meaning they will not have pure knowledge, mundane knowledge. And then she will give so much difficulties. So, but Prodamaya in the form of Shuddha, pure Saraswati, she will destroy all kinds of sin and karma. So she Pradamaya does the both things. That's why Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati we say, right? Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati. Which Saraswati you are talking there? It's eternal. Pradamaya, Saraswati. That's why he was so powerful. He was unflinching. But if you do any Vaishnava aparad, then she will keep them far away. So, so those people will never able to get the love of Krishna. So those people are in the place of Vidya, true knowledge, they will obtain avidya. They will not be able to see the glories of Mahaprabhu here. So that's why Vidya can never be inauspicious, but only the shadow of Vidya is inauspicious. Oh, you will, oh Jiva, Nityananda Prabhu is telling, by the mercy of Mahaprabhu, all this tattva will become inspiration. You get inspiration in your heart. By the desire of Mahaprabhu, you will describe all this in the Shastra. So, through you, Nityananda Prabhu is telling, through you, oh Jiva, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he will bring out Shastra, Bhakti Shastra. So, he's telling like that. He says, we will go to Janu Muni place, Janu Nagar. So, January, Janu Nagar. Another 5 minutes. So, what is Janu Nagar? Janu Deepa. Janu. So, telling like this, Nityananda Prabhu took all of them. Vaninath is also there. She was this devotees. Now, it's in the Vrindavan, it's called Bhadravan. Bhadravan. Very beautiful. In this place, Janamani took the darshan of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, very golden form, Gauranga Mahaprabhu. In the one time, Janu Rishi doing Sandhya, Achaman, right? Doing Gayatri. At that time, what happened? For some reason, the Bhagirathi, Ganga came and washed away. What is happening is, he is doing his Gayatri in the evening. Ganga came. She knew she was Gauradam. She became unconscious. She did not know where she is going, what she is doing. So she washed away all the, Achaman cup and all that. So, Janamuni, he saw that, oh, spontaneously, how the Ganga is coming. So, then Janamuni, he swallowed the entire Ganga. Like we take Achaman, right? He swallowed. Then the entire Ganga was gone, and Bhagirath was blowing the concha, right? He's going, he did not see Ganga coming. Then he started crying in his mind. What has happened? Where she ran? Where she went? Then he came to decision that Jana Muni has actually swallowed her. Uh, then it became very, uh, you know, dukkhi, became, he was not happy, unhappy. He became unhappy because his goal was take Ganga and then elevate all the forefathers, right? 60,000. So now Ganga is not there. So then he became very steady. Then he prayed to Janamuni. Huh? Then Janamuni pleased with his prayers, and then through one of his body, huh? He cut open and then released her. Then Ganga came out. See, he took Ganga there, he cannot bring her out. See, then it becomes like a mouth, right? Bringing out, like so. Somewhere on his leg, huh? On it, it cut open and she came out. That's why it's called Jannavi. See, the daughter of Jannava became Jannavi Devi. Huh? Uh, daughter of Jannavamani. Huh? Then this is amazing also. When Bhishma Pitamaha, he came here because Bhishma is the son of Ganga, Ganga Putra. He also came here. Now his grandfather, right? Janamuni is grandfather, Bhishma. Bhishmas. So here he learned all the Shastra, Bhakti, everything. This is where, see, Bhishma Pitamaha became a devotee because of this. Came Navadvip and then learned from his grandfather. Then he taught all this to Yudhishthira Maharaj afterwards. So that's why is counted among the 12 Mahajan. Remember, there are 12 Mahajan, right? Bhishma is one of them. Why? Because he came here, Navadvip Dham, and he learned bhakti from his grandfather, Janu. So this is very, very purifying, very powerful. Only most auspicious person can live here. So that that day Nityananda Prabhu stayed in some devotee's house. Then next day Nityananda Prabhu with all the devotees took them to Moduruma Dipa. So Jhanam Nitai Pada Jahar Garima He Bhakti Vinod Gai Nadiya Mahima. Jannavi Devi of Nityananda Prabhu, whose lotus feet is everything. That Bhakti Vinod Thakur, glorifying the Nadiya Dham. So tomorrow is the in Navadvip Dham is the last day of Parikrama. Day after is Gaura Purnima. Gaura Purnima, of course, many go to Mayapur. So tomorrow if we go to Mamgachi, go to Madipa, then Janadeepa is like a Vandana. Now among the 9 limbs of Bhakti, Archana is the Rutudeepa. Pada Sevana is the Koladvipa. So we covered 3 sitting place of the Bhakti, Navada Bhakti. Pada Sevana, Archana and Vandana. Tomorrow is Dasya. And then Sakya. Then they enter Navadvip, after that. And then Gaur Purnima, like that. So we pray to Navadvip Dham, Nityananda Prabhu, Jiva Goswami, for allowing us to relish what they relished. Even there may be atom of that. If it becomes purity in our heart, our life becomes glorified. Worthy of having human form of life. So praying at their lotus feet, praying at the Vruddha Shiva and Prodamaya, and then Vidyanagar. We should remember Vidyanagar and the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Vidyalila. Then this avidya will not bother us to go away. It opens our eyes. It will make us very steady. Okay, have to be steady in our practice, bhakti, in our sadhana. So praying at their lotus feet. Vancha kalpataru vyasya kripa sindhu bhayavacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. You, any questions?
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams,
Pranam,
Gurudev.
pranam.
If you have a minute or so, one question. Why
Yeah.
did Haridas Thakur go through all of these challenges if he is a pure devotee?
Say again.
If Haridas Thakur is a pure devotee, why would he have to go through all of these challenges?
Wow. Say, see, the purpose is to elevate the conditioned souls, to attract them to the glories of the bhakti, glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, the only way to show them, put them into test. They can attack him, all these things, but ultimately they couldn't do anything. They became futile. So, see, later on, all those people who chastised, wanted to kill him, they are transformed. They were having so much bad mentality. Then when they saw Haridas Thakur, they accepted him as a peer, holy person. They prayed at his lotus feet, asked forgiveness, we have done so much thing, wanted to kill you. But you forgave us. See, they all became devotees, transformation. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to kill us the bad mentality, He's not trying to kill us. He's trying to, he's not going to destroy the hardware. He wants to change the software. Okay. Right now, bad software sitting in our mind. He wants to upgrade avidya in place of avidya, irreligion or illusion and all this. He wants to bring real knowledge, bhakti, So then they will be transformed, So who will be the, in what way they can do? Through his devoted devotees. He will put through them like a really test. And they don't feel, actually, Haridas Thakur was not feeling any pain. See, it may seem like they are hitting him. Like Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, they were taking this Trishula, right? New ones, fresh. They were sparkling, like golden thing. And like Trishula, hitting him like this. Prahlad Maharaj did not feel anything. What happened? It was going and hitting him, and it was breaking into pieces, hitting back them. Even though his body externally very soft, like a boy, very soft. Now they are hitting so much power, but then what is happening? It's breaking into pieces, hitting them back. They are becoming fearful. The blood is flowing and all that. And they came running away and then telling, Hiranyakashipu. Oh, king, we cannot do that. We cannot kill him. We have got hurt. Look at that blood is flowing. We are fearful of him. I don't know where his strength is. And no one can harm him. See? So, Hiranyakashipu, imagine. But after all, Hiranyakashipu is also devotee in a sense, okay? He is a servant of the Lord as a gatekeeper. So Lord also delivered him. So these are all very amazing Leela of, Haridas Thakur is pure, but he was not got hurt. See, he was staying in a cave where there was a poisonous snake. The snake is, giving out all the poisonous, it is contaminating the atmosphere there. But Haridas Thakur didn't feel a thing. He said, I'm okay here, but if it is a problem for you, then I will go somewhere else. Or the snake will go away. As soon as he said, the snake started walking out. So, and they saw this power of his words. You see this thing? When you witness all this Leela of the pure devotees, anybody will get changed. Oh yes, I would also like to become devotee. So, in the front of a devotee, pure devotion, nothing in this world, it will not shake at all. Very powerful. Bhakti is very powerful. So, they are instrument. See, Haridas Thakur is an instrument in the Lord's hand to change people's mentality, to make them pure, to make them. Because their soul, okay? Soul is pure. Like remember, there are 8 qualities of soul. The soul cannot do sin. There is no death. It has no suffering. Right? It is always young, very beautiful. It has no actually enjoying tendency at all. It's only the mind when it comes, covers over the pure soul. All these things happen. So eventually, that's why Mahabharata sees everybody as a pure soul, which they are. It's like a diamond or a very precious thing covered by the dust. Or it is covered by dust, throw away, no. You wash it, it starts shining. So the washing, this mind, has to be purified, then you can see. So, Jagai Madai, now they are Mahabhagatas, so we cannot do anything, So, but someone has to become instrument to change their mind. See, the Lord will not force anybody forcefully. You become devotee. No, you can, but then you become like a robot. So there is a minute independence is given. Either you become devotee or non-devotee. If you become non-devotee, you suffer. You can see. But if you become a devotee, so much happiness, real happiness. We are all anyway looking for happiness. But happiness is where, bhakti, true happiness, eternal happiness, not mixed with any mundane things, This material happiness today, then sure it will turn into sour, become poison, You can see everywhere. So, to feed, to make them taste this eternal wealth of that happiness, Amrit, the devotees become, hands, become instrument in the hands of the Lord. And then he plays around. He protects them. Imagine Draupadi, what a test she has to go through. Krishna himself prays. This should not happen to anybody in future. Then Draupadi is telling, yes, Lord, I made a mistake. First, I prayed to, my husband. Then Bhishma Pitamaha. Then my own strength. I was useless. Then I prayed to you at the end. So he came and he helped me. But I should have prayed you in the beginning itself to you, or I didn't have to go through all this. That's what she said. So Lord is preaching, not teaching. Eventually, our parents, husband, children, nobody will help us. Like yesterday's story, Narad Muni telling that Suvarna Sen, why you are wasting your time? This so-called material wealth is not wealth, is, anartha, is full of fault. It only makes you cry, So, pure devotees in the medium, Lord uses them to transform them. So it is not a thing, but it is glorious. Vaishnavas. See, our Gurudev went through Swami Maharaj, in New York. How tough it is. He was, he went through so much difficulty, but he transformed so many people. So, you think anybody will voluntarily go to New York at that time? He went there, but Krishna protected, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what weapon he used? Only said he started singing in the that park, right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Jai Sri Krishna, Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi, Gaura Bhakti. Everybody came, listening, dancing. See, they're all bad mentality, taking drugs, imagine, drinking, all became. The power of the holy name. Government spends so much billions of dollars to give up drugs. You think they are successful? Drinking? No. Holy name is chanting. Actually transformed them. So operation on the mind. So like that, they are. Lila goes on. I hope it's clear. Any other questions?
Thank you so much, Bhakti.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam.